Imagine you're walking through a forest, and suddenly a creature the size of a bus crashes through the trees. It has wings, razor-sharp claws, armored scales, and then it breathes fire. Sounds impossible, but here's the crazy part. Evolution has created animals that can fly, spit venom, wear natural armor, and even generate electricity. So, if nature already had all those ingredients, why did evolution never build a real dragon? The answer is far more fascinating than you might think. Let's start with the biggest problem, flying. The larger an animal gets, the harder it becomes to stay in the air. Even the largest flying creatures that ever lived, giant pterosaurs, had incredibly lightweight hollow bones and still pushed the limits of physics. A dragon the size we imagine in movies would need wings so enormous that simply taking off would be nearly impossible. But what about breathing fire? Believe it or not, some animals come surprisingly close. The bombardier beetle shoots boiling hot chemicals at attackers by mixing two liquids inside its body. It's one of nature's wildest defense systems. But producing an actual stream of fire would be a different story. Any creature capable of igniting flames would also have to survive intense heat without burning its own mouth, eyes, or lungs. Evolution usually favors simpler, safer solutions. And then there's the energy problem. Flying requires huge amounts of energy. Growing massive muscles requires even more. Add armored scales and fire breathing, and you'd have an animal that would need to eat almost non-stop just to stay alive. Nature isn't trying to build the coolest creature. It's trying to build one that survives long enough to reproduce. So instead of dragons, evolution gave us thousands of specialized animals. Each one is incredibly good at one thing rather than impossible at everything. But here's something to think about. If evolution had another 100 million years, do you think a dragon-like creature could ever evolve? Or do the laws of physics make dragons impossible forever? Tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love to read your theories. And if you enjoy discovering the unbelievable truths hidden inside nature, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who still wishes dragons were real. Because sometimes reality is even more incredible than fantasy.